Hey, welcome. This is Simeon from PraiseTracks.com. And I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I was actually just kind of playing around, having some fun, and I looked at the clock and I said, man, it's already 4:02? Yeah, and so I was just kind of having some fun. It's good to see everybody today, and what a beautiful Friday it is. We're just going to have some fun. Good to see Donald and Fabian and Claudio. Hey, my friends, good to see you. Man, thank you for joining me today. It's a Friday free-for-all. I try to come up with some fun names just to keep it interesting and exciting, but you know, there's so many beautiful libraries, and sometimes I just got to come on and share a few, more than one, just to kind of keep up with everything. It's just kind of exciting and overwhelming at the same time. But it looks like everything is running good from Argentina, and I think we've got Alex from Nami Audio, and we're going to cover some of their pianos, hammer and felt. Aaron Bird, good to see you. It's just so wonderful, and let's just get this going. If it's the first time here at the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe, and thanks for all the fantastic support. It's just a lot of fun. And today, just to kind of get started, let's just get things started. We had reviewed the Box Factory from Fracture Sounds, and let's just kind of see if we can just kind of get a refresher on that. And what a fun library! And it just you don't really get how fabulous this library is until you get your hands on it, because it's just a little bit outside of the box while staying inside of the box at the same time. I think it's so funny that's the way I look at it. They're thinking outside the box while actually being inside of it. And we did a live stream earlier, and we had a lot of people comment and entered the giveaway. And we're going to go ahead and do this giveaway. And it's really kind of fun to do the magic wheel of prizes. So it's the magic wheel of prizes. So this is going to be so cool. Okay, so I hope everybody's watching and everybody's ready. The thing is, Fracture Sounds has given me one copy to give away. So I'm going to only spin the wheel one time. And I've taken all the names from the comments from both the live stream replay and then the edited replay. So make sure that everybody has a chance to win. So here we go. Are you ready? So let's count. Let's count to 3, and I'm going to push this button, and we're going to spin the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel. Let's see. Yeah, I still got to get my. Let's see how we can do this. Oh, okay. I can't do it. I'm not a trained meteorologist, but here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's see who the winner's going to be. Jamie McDonald. Jamie McDonald. So congratulations on winning a copy of Box Factory from Fracture Sounds, and I will get your name sent to them, and they will get you all set up. Fantastic. So Jamie McDonald is our winner today. So congratulations. Okay, so let's just get right to it. Some more. Get right to some more. And X80, good to see you, and Sam, and I love Claudio. I love Argentina. I've been there. It's been a long time ago, but what a beautiful country that is. So the first library that we're going to take a look at is Hammer and Felt, and I was kind of doodling on it just a little bit. And this is from a brand new company that I've discovered. I guess it's is it Nami, like mommy, or Nami? It's just really a cool library. And let's just kind of take a quick look at Nami Audio's website. And they're just a brand new company to me. And Hammer and Felt is a beautiful um, upright library. It's felted, and it has like a regular sound, regular upright without the felt, and then it has the felt, and then it has some textures. And one of the cool things is that it works with the free Contact player, so you don't have to have the full version of Contact. So, hey, Alan and Paul, good to see you, and Josh. Yeah, Donald, I'm so sorry. But you just placed your order. That's great for Box Factory. That's great. And greetings. Thanks for joining me from Mexico. It's just really cool. So we're going to just take a look at Hammer and Felt. And it comes, let me just show you how this comes. It comes in 3 different NKIs. You've got the felt, the hammer, and textures. And so we'll just load up the felt for right now and kind of play that, and then we'll go through it. Yeah, there's always next time. Hopefully there'll be next time. I just really appreciate all of the companies for supporting us. And Will Joseph, it's good to see you. Always, it's always good to see all my friends. And just hear how nice and delicate that is. You know, we've got a lot of felt pianos, and each one has just such a beautiful personality. So I'm just going to this is intimate felt, and I love that they've given us some snapshots here. So let's just run through a few of these. It's just got such a delicate feel to it, and part of it is due to the way this SL88 goes. So soft. And what I like is that we've got these different mic positions, and you've always, and a lot of companies, they've been giving us the room tone and a noise layer. Now, this is like some ambience in the room. Yeah, it pushes it out a little bit farther in the room. Let's go to let's go to the cinematic felt. Cinematic felt. It does sound really sweet. Now, so instantly you hear the reverb, and I'm in A flat. And it's got just enough mechanical noise in it to, it doesn't bother me. Like a lot of times, some of the upright libraries will have the noises in there, and it's just, sometimes it just overwhelms the sound of the piano. But this kind of just puts just enough in there to make it nice. It almost sounds like a rain stick when you come down like that. And let's throw some delay. I'm gonna put this delay here. real beautiful and ambient. Let's change keys here. And the delay sounds really cool. Pure felt. Let's go to pure felt. Very cool. Yeah, that's so nice. La la la. And the controls are kind of cool because I had to kind of get you can kind of just see how you hover over those, and you've got like a nice tape wobble, like a nice tape wobble, tape saturation, and then the tape wobble with the like that cassette. I hear a lot of like YouTube vloggers. They use this type of sound, like the wobble piano. It just kind of gives it just kind of a really unusual character. And of course, the delay. And the more that you have those taps, and then the space, it kind of grows out like that. I like having those visuals like that. It really kind of helps pull you in, connect you to the instrument a little bit better. Okay, so tape felt, and we've got a little tape saturation and the different mixes, and very cool. So this gives you a nice vintage. Just a really cool vintage sound to it. Okay, so let's see. Yes, okay. Okay, yeah, I see that. Thank you. It's always good to have the developer on hand because it's very cool. Because you know sometimes you're my co-pilots because I'm flying blind sometimes, just checking out things for the first time, and it's really appreciated to have you guys on. So this is the hammer. So hammer and felt, felt and hammer, and let's see. This is the clean hammer. Yeah, yeah, I like. Yeah, see. It's got that nice roomy sound. So the delay, let's see. Okay, let's see. So delay. Um, so how do we do this? So we've got the delay here. So we've got a menu, delay time. Yes, right here. Here we go. And yes, there we go. I see it. So you can change the delay time, quarter notes, sixteenths. Let's do like sixteenths and see. And they're ping ponging. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's got a nice attack. It's got a very nice attack on the, just a very nice sound. And I like the spaciousness of it. It sounds so cool. So let's go to Cinematic Hammer. Okay. Yeah. And see, even little mistakes, as Bob Ross would say, they're happy accidents. And you do something with them. Because see, look, that little blip or whatever, it just takes you into another dimension. Oh, it's a play L. So this is a play L upright, and wow. Man. Okay. Well, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me down. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me bound. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, blue skies. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? You just never know where things will take you. Yeah. Yeah. Love that. I love that. So that's the Cinematic Hammer, and tape hammer. Yeah. It's like documentary fuel. Let me turn that wobble down just a little bit. See that wobble, that tape wobble just gives it a little disturbance, a little bit. Just going through so many different emotions here when you're just those little effects, if they're applied correctly. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. But see, the thing is, I go where the library tells me to go, and it's just like, and I hit a chord, but then it really is unusual. I really don't know how quite to explain it, because the tones and the colors, they kind of take on a life of their own, and I just kind of chase after that. And I get on a pattern or a motif, and it just kind of goes from there. But it's nothing without the inspiration that comes from these libraries. That is the inspiration. Oh boy. Yeah. Wow. It's just amazing. Okay, there's one more little trick up the sleeve of hammer and felt. And that is the texture layer, the texture NKI. And so what we have here is just you've got scents and pads, and so beautiful hiss. Okay, let's take a listen to hear what beautiful hiss sounds like. NWEX. Yes, I do. I have I have a lot of recurring dreams sometimes, and some of the funniest dreams that I've had about playing the piano. It mostly is me kind of sitting on a bench, but like I'm just like on a cliff, and the keyboard is so high above my head, and I'm playing like this. It's like a lot of times in those types of dreams, I'm hanging off the keyboard, and so it's like so far over me. The other, I guess, recurring dream that I have is, because I've traveled and played out a lot, is that they're about ready to start, and I'm not there, and I've got to get everything ready, but they've already started, so I'm running like that. So yeah, dreams are kind of crazy. But this is beautiful hiss. I didn't know hiss could sound so beautiful, but I guess we've got it here. So let's say fairy pad. And yeah, very creative textures. And I love being able to, okay, wow, we've got some loops and rhythms. Let's see. So you can have some fun with that. Jeffrey Bird is in the house. Good to see you. tape loop 3. Just different tape loops, just all kinds of different cool things. Okay, hit me. Okay, now let's do this. Let's do this. So what we can do, and maybe this is something that this might be Alex from Nami Audio. This might be something to consider, like maybe in an update. But one of the powerful things, I'm going to drag and drop a felt version of this in here. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Okay. Good. So I'm going to put the felt up here, and let's turn the browser. Let's turn the browser off, and I'm going to drag this, make this a little bit bigger so we can see. So what makes this really fun is when we can take two instances of this library or more. You know, I'm just going to do these here. So I'm going to mute this, and then of course, you know, you can save these as multi presets and that type of thing. But let's go back to the snapshot menu and go to Pure Felt. And now let's, and it's great. I'm so glad that you have this volume here, because when we layer something like Hit Me, now see, listen to that. Now we've got Hit Me down here. And then we can mix that. So that Hit Me just gives it a really extra little bit of something on the on that felt. The felt gives it the tone and the body, but that Hit Me gives you that transient and attack, which absolutely gives you another type of piano. Yeah, you hear what I'm talking about? Yeah, so thank you, because the volume is CC11, and I've got my expression pedal mapped to CC7, and then the textures CC1 is mapped to the filter cutoff, which is kind of fun. Let's pull up a rhythm, Midnight Chords, and let's hear what that sounds like in context with this. Let's see. Okay, let me see what's happening here. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Oh, there we go. It kind of comes in. There we go. Oh, whoa, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll get it dialed in here. So there's more magic being uncovered. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, and see, I'm just letting that kind of go. And you just hear how that just kind of continues to progress. Very beautiful. And let's do this. Let's just try the distant. Okay. Yeah. Very beautiful. Now let's mute this so we can hear what. Yeah. So you can hear that texture. And then you overlay it with the felt. It just brings brings another aspect to it. That's very beautiful. So that is hammer and felt. And if you go on the website, yeah, if you go to the website, and I always encourage you to, check out the mailing lists and things. I know that we don't like to get spammed and that kind of thing, but I think if we find companies that are producing these beautiful libraries like this, man, I want to support them. I want to do all that I can to let you guys know. And they're having a special sale on their libraries. Quasar it reminds me of a television manufacturer when televisions used to weigh 500 pounds. And then, so the Midnight Upright is only €6, and so hammer and felt is currently 41.30 euros, or we can change the currency to US dollars. That might be good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so $48 for hammer and felt. So it's so cool. Um, I think JD. I think it's all about the different colors. So JD asked if how does this compare with Spitfire, and I tell you, we have a lot of felt libraries out there, but I think if you just kind of check it out, you just can hear different characters. I think what I'm hearing here is just different mic perspectives and that type of thing. So you've got different mic perspectives and different approaches. It's a different approach. So what I always recommend: listen to the demos on the websites and check out. Of course, go through and check the videos on my channel if. Just to get my perspective, whatever that's worth. But at least it kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of do it. The thing I liked about about Nami Audio's approach is that it's just like the sounds are not overwhelmed by a lot of the noise, and the way that they've captured the room. The room is kind of a dry room. It's got a very nice tight sound, but then what they've done with the effects and the different things, the tape saturation, the wobble, those types of little fun touches just really add a lot of value. And plus, it's contact player compatible, so you don't have to buy contact if you don't already have it. I think with the Midnight Upright, I think you do need to have a full version of contact with that library, but with the other ones, with Quasar and hammer and felt, you don't have to. So, and so I just read in the chat. So there's not a mailing list, but please follow them on Instagram and make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel as well for news and updates. So that is hammer and felt from Nami Audio, and thank you so much. And they've provided a copy for me to be able to present to you, and I'm very grateful for that. So. Okay, so let's go to the next. And Alex, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and we're going to have to check out Quasar next, and possibly maybe in the future have you on. and just have you share some of your thoughts and processes about your libraries. So thanks for joining us in the chat. So the next library, the Escape from Luftrum, and I actually won this library, and this is why you need to follow developers that you really enjoy, because I actually won a copy of the library on a Facebook contest, and so I tagged some other friends. I think Chris Sullivan. I think Chris, if you're still here, I tagged Chris and a couple of other. Um, Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate it, and and just hang around. We're going to have some more fun. And so, what Bioscape is, it's like a field recordings, because sound is all around us. We walk outside, we hear the birds, we hear even the wind through the trees, we hear all of the atmospheric types of sounds. And what they've done is that they've collected over 4.5 gigabytes of field recordings. You've got hundreds of field recordings, and we are going to just take a look at some of them. Um, Very interesting. Yeah, Chris, you're using it already this week. That is cool. I got to remember to drink water. I was telling I get kind of dry, and I'm just talking a lot, trying to share, and sometimes I forget to take a drink. So we're just gonna have take a drink. Let's take a drink, and let's see. Yeah, so we've got Bioscape here. Let's take a nice, refreshing drink of H2O. Yeah, so this is Bioscape, and this is just snowfall on leaves, and you can if you're listening to if you're listening on headphones, it's incredible. You're immersed in this environment here, and you've got all of these different categories. You've got boats, cityscapes, creatures, deserts, drones. Yeah, it's crazy, and I'm just getting into it, learning about what you can do. Oh man, and then you can click on the logo and have a different colors if you like. Yeah, so let's Marcus. Yeah, we got you. So you've got the ASMR, which is really cool, and the snowfall on leaves. And let's just kind of see or hear or see with our ears. I keep that's one of my favorite things, is that we see with our ears. Dust wind. These are perfect for atmospheric scores. Um, Yves Boulet, good to see you. Welcome. Just incredible. And as BF mentioned, you can actually drop your own samples into the engine and use the effects and all of these crazy sound design tools. Now this is and then you actually have 4 different sound sources that you can load, A, B, C, and D, and then the XY pad here allows you to do some kind of crazy things. You can mutate them and blend things together. So this is campfire ambience. Oh my goodness. And you can see that XY pad is going back and forth from A to B. and that just causes so many cool things to happen. Um, so let's go to dronescapes. That's the next category. Um, Calm night. Yeah, these are great drones and beds, sound environments. Okay, let's see. Midnight orbit. Oh my goodness, listen to that. Yeah, so I'm hitting the CPU a little bit hard on some of these. That's why you're hearing a little bit. I'm like hitting like 30% on this particular one. Um, so let's go to effect. Let's go to another dronescape. Cyber habitat. And a lot of these have to do, a lot of the CPU stuff sometimes has to do with streaming and running multiple monitors and crazy stuff like that. Very cool. Very interesting environmental things. Oh man, yeah, are you kidding me? Yes. So let's go to the or the effects section. Yeah, Brian Wilson he would have, I mean, what a genius composer. And so this is Enter the Matrix. I mean, the sound sources that they have in here, that's what makes it just such a fabulous library to do these types of. And then having the XY just takes it into, man, it's just crazy. Talking about going into different worlds and environments. Flyby. Okay, let's just check this out. You hear that? That's wild. And this sound, okay, so I'm reading here, it says Chernobyl reactor drone. Can you imagine? And then that thing is swirling around. This is, yeah, very fascinating. Fascinating. And this is playables. Let's go to pads. I get so excited, I jump through so many things. Circle of Dreams. And if you've got any questions about any of the libraries we're doing today, I'll try my best to answer. But we are on exploration. These are explorations. It sounds pipe organ-ish. And this is what I do sometimes. So let's see. I've got Hammer and Felt still loaded. So let's see what happens. So I've got Hammer and Felt stacked on top of this pad here. kind of like that little lag. So you hit a chord, and then the pad kind of eases in. Yeah. Yeah, BF, it reminds me of the Star Trek, what is it, the Voyage Home, where, yeah, about the whales. What a crazy, yeah, these two together, yeah, those two together. I just, just not doing much, just putting them together. Yeah. See, it's just two are better than one. Sometimes four are better than two. Just layering all these complexities, and it's really a lot of fun. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, 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 exactly. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, the whale church. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so let's see. Let's see, Chris. Let's see if I can find what you're talking about here. So the drones. Let's see, dronescapes, um, pads. Okay, here we go. Azure Mist. Okay, so Marshall, let's see. Um, when we look at the website, Marshall asked if there are how many nature recordings are there in this library. Well, I mentioned earlier, but over 4.5 gig, 4.5 gigabytes of the field recordings. So it says dun 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 dun. Okay, yeah, Bioscape. Yeah, and you can just drag and drop your samples. It's just incredible. Yeah, you've got over almost 5 gigabytes of environmental and source material here. Um, very amazing. And then they've pulled them together. Yeah, you've got 440 presets that they give you as well. So this is Azure Mist. Thanks, Chris, for. Let's just check it out. So we've got bowed, soft, diddly, sustained, um, and then drone harmonics. So let's see. Let's see where we're going to go here. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn the re-trigger off, because every time you hit a note, it's gonna start at the beginning of that. I'm just going to let this ride. And in fact, as of today, this live stream is, we're doing this on October the 8th. So if you look on, their website, we do have, they've got it on sale up until the 16th of October. So yeah, so you can get their libraries. If you use the code there, they've got a special sale going on. So make sure that you check that out. You can get Bioscape for 50% off, up to 50% off, let's say. So it's currently at $159. So Falling Leaves. Look, yeah, use the code Falling Leaves, and you can get a nice discount on Bioscape and the other libraries. Yeah, I'm just really, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And you don't have to do, and Marshall, I think the thing about using it for stage plays and that type of thing is the ASMR and the environmental drones, because you have all of these really cool atmospheres like the campfire and the rain and the snow. And so you can stay on stuff like this for a long time. Between the Rings, yeah, it's cool. So let's see. Yeah, the samples are so long and evolving. That's why, it's not, you just let it ride. It's such a deep library. There's so much that you can do. Let's do some more playables. Hummingbird dub. So this is what fascinated me, is because this is the sound of hummingbirds, the beating of the wings of these hummingbirds. And I get impatient sometimes, and I want to play. But the thing that you're listening and playing the hummingbird's wings is a very intriguing, an oil pump flute. Yes. Yeah, so I actually updated Bioscape today. I just wanted to make sure that I had that update, because they added a lot of world instruments. Let's and here we go. Let's check it out and see what they've done. Um, they've added just some really wonderful new material. So let's just go to the news and see. Yeah, so they've added like 154 world instruments to as sound sources already, and so it's a free update. And so you've got all kinds of different world instruments, and it's just amazing. It's fascinating. I keep using that word fascinating. I guess I'm just like in that mode today. But the way that you get to that, I'm just going to go to the init Bioscape. I'm going to go to user, and then you see XP Aroshanti, and then you can listen to this. The thing is, yeah, those samples are so long, and having that just gives you such an interesting way to hear those waves evolve. So So you've got the categories here. So when you click in, when you click into the waveform, then it pulls out all of the different. Yeah, look at this. So it just keeps going. It keeps going all the way down this list here. So you've got shakuishis and rain sticks. You've got some hang drums. Let's pull up one of the hang drum rhythms. So here it's just perfect for the like. And so they're time stretched across the keyboard or pitch. They're not. So you get all of these different sources. Tube drone. So it's almost like a didgeridoo, but with a didgeridoo with a cardboard tube. That's just crazy. And you've got, of course, you do have the didgeridoos. And then they just add so many different sources. Egg shaker ambiances. Yeah. But the flutes are really kind of cool. And he's just playing these long samples. And what you can do, if you can go in here and you can actually trim. Okay, let's see what we've got. Yeah, you can do the start and stop point of the sample here. You can just drag. Okay, no, Bioscape works in the free Contact player. So you don't have to purchase the full version of Contact with Bioscape. It is a free Contact player instrument. So yeah, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing if you don't have Contact. But I recommend, man, if you're doing any of this kind of stuff, you are going to eventually want to invest in the full version of Contact eventually. So let's just drop down, look at some more of these. So these are like. Like some vocals. So you get all kinds of stuff. Let's look at some textures real quick here. Chernobines. Yeah, so you can see that when you have the browser open, yeah, Bioscape is just sitting right there in the libraries. So that really makes it very convenient. That's crazy. And then you've got reverses. It's just overwhelming. You click on the snapshots and you just have so much. Chernobyl never happened. Wow. And what an amazing. Oh my goodness. So they've got the Chernobyl 4th reactor sound here. Oh my goodness. That's a little disturbing, isn't it? Wow. So that's reversed. Crystal Realms. So they're taking the samples and taking them backwards. You're going backwards through that sample. Okay, wow, very fun. Let's check electricity flows backwards. And again, just the length. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we have, Paul. We have all the time. Yeah, it's just crazy. It takes you a while to go through these, um, and find out the things that you need. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. End of day. Snap. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Let's just end. I like to end on maybe kind of like a more pleasant ending with this. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm gonna turn the retrigger off on the drone. Space Chapel. So that's a little sample of Bioscape. Amazing atmospheres and textures. All the links are in the description below, as always. And thanks for hanging in there, man. We're just having a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun. So I don't see how some of the guys that I catch sometimes they're doing 4 and 5 hour live streams. Incredible, incredible. Um, BF, Bioscape is the only library from Luftrum um, that I've been able to review, and hopefully not the last. But let's move on to the next. So this is like free library Friday, and I'm going to try to do this a little bit more often, where we'll feature some free libraries that we can take advantage of. But this one is definitely this is definitely a great one to start off with, and that is from Project Sam. And Project Sam, they have been very on the cutting edge, I guess, of contact orchestral sample libraries. They have been doing this for such a long time with Symphobia, their Symphobia series, and it is um, very beautiful and powerful what they've done with their libraries. And what they're doing now is that they're beginning to roll out 2.0 on all of their libraries, and which is if you're a Project Sam owner, if you own any of their libraries like True Strike or Symphobia, Pandora, etc., eventually they're going to roll up brand new update, fresh UIs, and content, updated content. Uh, it's just really cool. But I want to show you the free orchestra. Now, months ago, they were releasing like an instrument every month. And so you did have to have the full version of Contact to run those. But what they've done, they've consolidated all of those, and they they are like in the free version of Contact. So if you don't have the full version of Contact, This is a free library that will play in the free version of Contact. Thanks, Paul. It's a lot of fun. I get so much joy in doing this. And so what the free orchestra does, it brings you content, little tastes from Pandora, Symphobia, Animator, and different libraries from them. So let's see if we can take a look. And let's see. So we go down, and we've got all of these instruments, and Project Sam. We've got bombastic basses, and let's just go through some of the individual sounds. Just drag and drop it over here, and I want to go ahead and show the keyboard too, because it will show you the ranges, the keyboard ranges here. So this is bombastic basses, and of course these are not going to be the full blown, but it's going to give you just enough of a feel. Ooh, and when you lay into it, you hear what happens. Yeah, the whole bottom of the orchestra comes in. And you've got control over that with this velocity split. You can turn it all the way off, and you can have that layer. So you've got those low horns, and you've got the percussion stacked on there, and I like being able to have that velocity split. And you can reverse it, and that gives you a cool effect. You also have a master EQ. You've got just basic attack and release parameters there. The first one that I downloaded was the Sordino violins, and this was when it was when you had to have the full version of Contact, and it was one of the things that I really loved, because I always say I'm a sucker for Sordinos, and you can hear why. And they have Dream, which kind of processes it. You can hear how that takes, it's like a multi effect. NWEX, let me tell you, yeah, so NWEX asked, can we suggest to a company to give Simeon libraries for review? Absolutely, absolutely. Because sometimes when I'm just asking, let me just see, I think, there we go. It's that F sticking. Oh man, definitely. Yeah. So anytime that you come across a company that you are interested in, and that I've got a relationship with some software companies, libraries, developers, but some don't know we're here, and so you guys are really key to just let them know that I'm here. Let them know that you enjoy the content. and that you would like to see a particular library reviewed, and I'm all on it. I'm all on that. And Arnold, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, please do. Yeah, the free orchestra unified, that would be incredible. I can imagine. And we're going to just take a look at some. I love. Oh man, so BF, I do have to have a little bit of. There was a library that I really wanted to review, but I couldn't do it because it kind of really was so disturbing. Seriously. So I do gotta be careful sometimes. So this is still the Sordinos. Yeah, choreographer. Yeah, they get into some pretty amazing and creative and wild stuff out there. Woo. Yeah, that F. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Woo, woo. Yeah, I was hearing that. I was hearing that F ringing out like that. It was like, okay, so that's the dream effect. So the reverb, nice, beautiful hall reverb. Oh, I'll never tell. BF, maybe send me a private message and I might see what I can do, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, so that's the Sordino. And the tongue-in-cheek is fun because this is from their animator library, which is just right up my alley. That's so much fun. That is so much fun. So you can just score your next cartoon adventure. The thing is, see, listen to the. It's velocity scaled. Yeah, this is free, totally free. You don't have to have full version of Contact because it plays in the free player. Oh, let's. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's turn the octaver on. See, so it adds another octave. Yeah, fun. The force is strong with this one. Yes, it's strong and free. Very cool. Oh man, that's a lot of fun. Power Strike, and totally free for you to enjoy in the free contact player as well. So this is Power Strike. So I keep wanting to play outside of the range. But see, this is like a orchestra percussive kit. Left and right hand snare hits. Fabulous, fabulous sounds. And velocity scaled. Yeah, that piatti, velocity. You get the harder strikes or the softer strikes. Bowed cymbals. Let's reverse it. Yeah, hit that reverse. Yeah, that's a cool thing. That's a cool thing. You can just hit that reverse and take any of these sounds and just pop them in reverse and go for it. Short strings. So we've got some staccato strings and that type of thing here. So let's see. Now listen to the quality here. Man, listen to that. Very generous to make this available to us, and it makes you want to go to the full buffet. This is just like the person at the grocery store passing out those samples, and it's just like you want more. Okay, well, so tutti hits, and tutti is like the whole orchestra playing together. So let's take a listen to that. And we've just got a limited scale up here, but pianos. Just different. Let's reverse it. Let's reverse that. That is so fun. So fun. Okay. Paul, thank you so much for joining, and take care. And we will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay. Wild Winds. And then we're going to take a look at a couple of the multis. Thanks, guys, for all the support. It's just amazing. So this is Wild Winds. I keep wanting to, it's right here. That's why I turned the keyboard on. So these are all just very interesting textures. Yeah. There's nothing like getting a performed run or a figure from an orchestra. Yeah, that's crazy, crazy. Lots of fun. Okay, let's just hear what we have here. Oh, okay. We have a choir. They've given us a choir from their Lumina uh, library. Wow. Now listen to this vowel. So this is a formant filter. So we can adjust the formants on these. You hear how that changes the formant? This is fabulous for free. Amazing samples. I agree. Home, I absolutely agree. Man. So the thing is, if this is just a taste, you can imagine what the full meal tastes like. Wow. Amazing. Okay, so let's see. It's great. Yeah, it's a great idea to do this. Okay, so let's just look at dystopian drones. This is, I think, from yeah. This is some more from the Symphobia series. Yeah, the memory footprint. Yeah, I mean, unbelievable is right. It's just very efficient and clean. So these are some drones. I think this could be from Pandora, but all of these are just split. Very atmospheric. Yeah, we could be here the rest of the night with this alone. Pandora Panic. Okay, let's just have some fun with this. Um, and Pandora is just a totally out of the box orchestral approach. Just very outside of the box thinking, and not with boxes, with with symphonic instruments. Okay, cool. And then let's go to the multis. Um, okay, let's check the resistance out. And so this is going to load the multis here. I'm going to hide the browser so we can kind of take a look at this. That's okay. Yeah, this is very cool. And that's why I wanted to share this with you, because I'm so amazed that they have got this for the free contact player. So this is Heroic Horns and Pandora Burst. And you see the blue keys and the yellow keys. So the Heroic Horns are down in the left hand. And if my wife was here, she would stick her head in the door and say, "Kylo Ren!" And let's see, yeah, I mean, boom, right there. So the Heroic Horns, let's pump up some more reverb. I just can't get over how fat this is. Now let's see what we've got here. Yeah, boom. I have too much fun with this. Too much fun. So, okay, so let's go. Let's keep going. Let's open the browser back up again and go to a sign of hope. And I'm going to replace this multi and hide the browser again. Now this has the majestic horns, the heroic horns and the sordino violins. And let's put some reverb on the sordino violins. Now, watch this. So we can take the heroic horns. I don't like they decay too fast, and so what you can do, you can kind of adjust the attack and make it a little, you can kind of just tweak that a little bit. And those concertinos. Yeah. And I think I've got little keys, like some keys kind of. No, that's just like the release. Yeah, that's the release. Listen to that. I thought it was my keys sticking, but it's the releases because I've got those all the way there. Yeah, listen to that. I just love that. Okay, man, it just takes you into these, into those beautiful memories, um, the beautiful memories of the music that really affected you. Especially me growing up. I love, of course, I love the Star Wars movies and things. Um, okay, so this is Haunting Holograms. You got those clusters going on. Wow. Man, yeah, that's kind of, you've got those layers coming together. Um, Incredible. Yeah, that would be really cool. Like the just to kind of get in on some more of those. Hey, Jazz Dude, good to see you. Let's just dive into a little bit more. Climbing the tree, climbing the tree. Yeah, they're essentials, and then like there, I've seen like the runs, and that is one of the things that they're going to start doing too. Is like in these updates, like the performance runs. It's all going to be flexible in time. Yeah, wow. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, Jazz Dude, you're talking about Sonia Score's the Orchestra Two Essentials. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That's a fantastic library, and I reviewed that a few weeks ago when it was released. So make sure you check out that video as well. Um, so this is the violins and the choir. Yeah, this is really it's like it's a true no brainer. And I guess the thing is, I had the okay. 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 Okay, the two orchestra essentials. Okay, that's where I was getting my semantics a little confused. So let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at that. So so their libraries. Let's look at their libraries here. Runs. So So that's what they're going to, they've got these colors, so they're adaptive runs, so they actually sync these performances to the tempo. So we've got Pandora, Symphobia 1 and 2. Okay, here we go. We've got the Orchestra Essentials 1 and Orchestra Essentials 2. And wow, yeah, there is so much they've got. They've got the orchestrator with legato and chords. That's one thing that they do as well. They record the whole orchestra doing these very interesting performances, and it really captures those real performances, which is very hard to do sometimes when you're doing MIDI. So you've got the animator, which is those really cool cartoon effects, swing more like big band, swing and swing more. Man, so just check out, make sure you check the links out in the description because they have been doing this for an absolutely long time and they know what they're doing. They've got a absolutely brilliant sound, very dynamic. Yeah, so the Orchestra Essentials, 239 for those, and then Symphobia, 359, that kind of thing. But always make sure, like I say, make sure you sign up for any kind of list to make sure that you get, yeah. Okay, so with True Strike, they've actually have this on sale because they introduced version 2.0, and I think that's what they might do when they roll out the new updates. You may be able to find the other libraries as they update them on sale. Yeah, this is great. Great, great, great. Man, thank you guys so much for being here with me. So that's the Luminous Choir, the Climbing the Tree. Let's just take a look at Dancing Daggers. Now, what in the world could that be? Okay, so this is like the bombastic basses. That's really cool. It's got some different things in here. Okay, the short strings. So it just gives you a taste. And here's that layer again in the bombastic basses. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's just go back. Yeah, let's go back and pull up those Sordinos. Dun, 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 dun. The Sordinos. I love those Sordinos. Okay, first of all, let's do this. We've got to clear the multi out. Let's reset the multi. And now let's load those Sordinos back in. And take, see what we've got. Hammer and felt. I want to link these two together. So you've got a really kind of a cool pad underneath there. You hear how nice and rich those real string sections underneath, like a felted piano. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been a really fun time sharing these beautiful libraries with you today. Make sure you check out all the links in the description. I want to thank Nami Audio and Luftrum for letting me win a copy of Bioscape, and for Project Sam for this beautiful, generous gift they gave us in giving us a taste of the beautiful sounds and libraries in their free orchestra. Yeah. Once again, I thank you for all of the beautiful support. Man, thanks for all joining in the chat, and we just have a lot of fun. And make sure you subscribe and click on those notifications and all of those things. It is so appreciated. I appreciate you guys. And thank you so much. And just stay tuned for the next one. Especially, there is something big. Now, if you were looking closely when I was opening up Contact, there was something sitting there in plain sight that's coming out Tuesday, October the 12th. So make sure, if you watch the replay, just take a look. But make sure that you come back and see us again. Man, Peppy and Om Home, Nami and Chris and Yves Boulay, Jazz Dude, BF, thank you guys, and so many more, so many more. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. Every day I can be grateful. I'm grateful for you, grateful for having you spend some time with me. Until the next time, I'll see you again. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you again. Om Home, you got it, you got it. So I look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.